Alright everybody, hi, welcome to ARTV for today. It's a Monday, and I want to play D2. Why? Because there's a new season out for Project Diablo 2. Me and Ice have been playing this for the last couple of days, to questionable success. And I've decided that this season, Season 11, I think it's called Prosperity, I'll be playing a Druid. I tried making a werebear with molten claws Druid, but that didn't work out. I didn't seem to have what was necessary for that, so now I'm a summoner Druid, which is much better and easier, at least as like a season start character. And I'm somewhere in hell. That's a good sentence. I'm somewhere in hell. What appears to be the problem, sir? Alright, I think I'm good to go. Let's just slowly get in there. I'm probably gonna do things on the other monitor, obviously. I can't be bothered to just sit here and just play D2. I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 2 on my own. You're not gonna get to see that. That's just for me. And I've been putting a substantial amount of time into it. I'm not super into it, but I'm interested enough, I would suppose. It's kind of completely shadowed over the finals as something I want to do. But I guess me playing Neo 2 again is enough of a signifier that I was in for something like this. Anyway, enough of this crap. There we go. Hi, I took a shower. I look nice and pretty today. I have a nicely leveled Druid that's in matching purple. Just do that. This newly added controller support is somewhat annoying to me. Belt status. I do like belt status. Okay, multi-button loot. Auras don't have any. I'm looking for a very particular option. Let's see. There we go. Anyway, skill build looks like this. Nothing else. And this is the stats. I'm surprised I have fire and lightning maxed out. Alright. Do I have this?
Good day.
I do.
Greetings. I bet you. Good day.
God, it's getting expensive to resurrect that guy. Did I turn off quick cast by accident? Already a good start. Venom grip. If it rolled a little bit more on the lifesteal, maybe I could have. It's still good. I lose a little bit of DPS for no immediately apparent reason. My mouse is double clicking so much, it's unbelievable. I should put points into the die walls a little bit. I think I'm doing myself a disservice by just putting it all into, what is it called? Heart of Wolverine. Only 3 days to solo Rathma? True. I'm not going to. I've barely done like any of the endgame bosses at any point. I'm just trying to get a foothold in hell. Like that's all I'm trying to do. Though it is impressive seeing all those people like taking 2-3 days and then being like almost level 97. God knows how much time they're putting in. Those guys stuck over there. Okay. This poison is lasting a little bit long. How much do I have? Yeah, 36. No wonder it's lasting forever. It's 175% length. For open socket Barog. It's a skill I don't have. Day 2 Ubers. Don't tell me about it. I imagine they're playing in groups. And then just doing attempt solo. The guys that really scare me are the ones that are doing it hardcore. There's a bunch of people that did it on like normal. Feel like yesterday. Somehow got all their shit together. But I imagine you can just trade for the parts and get some good gear and everyone chips in a little bit. Oh, hello. What do we get? Niggle ring. I mean, I don't need the mana per hit anymore, I think, so I can just switch that out. 30 lightning res. Am I somehow miraculously overcapped? I am. There you go. That felt good to do.
I can't carry anymore.
Put some of that in. It's up to 26. I mean, hey, I guess I'm doing good on plus skills. And I do have that shrine buff on me too. I did see someone's armory the other day, and it was already aligned with like life skill is. God knows how much they paid on the trade site for that. Just like an entire row. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of those. I suddenly got very envious of just looking at someone have like plus 40 on like most of their skills. It was kind of nice. should probably figure out how to trade early on. I imagine the value of lodestone shards is a little bit higher than usual. Right, I don't need to be here anymore.
You... Hello.
I know much. Blessings to you.
Nope. This one Amazon skills. I mean, if it was 2 or 3, because I can drop 2 or 3s now, maybe I would reconsider. Right. And then those are the plus skills ones. I have to keep remembering where I'm putting stuff now. I used to have a different sort of organization. Alright. I just want to see how far I can push this character currently, even though I'm very slow as is. Okay. I should try and get some rays that have half freeze duration on. Might get 2 of those to get the bootleg Ravenfrost setup going. Catman's Mesh. Something died, and it's the direwolves. Yeah, they just need more skills in them. As soon as I finish leveling up Heart of the Wolverine, which is going to be in 2 levels, I'll be happy. I think it is. I accidentally stumbled onto this. I think most people are currently playing Druids. I could probably give you like a proper statistic if I look it up. Ooh. There's a new economy tab. I fucking like this. Token of Absolution. Listed for 0.25 HRs. That's sick. If they make that tab work, I'm gonna be so happy. Anyway. Oh no, it's changed. Currently it's 19.6% Assassin, 17.8 Druid, 16.9 Necro, 13.3 Amazon, 11.8 Barb, Paladins 11.7, Sorcerers only 9%. believe it. Yeah, Project Diablo 2 really is fucking cool. I was just talking to my mate Ice the other day about this, and I can scarcely think of a reason to go and play vanilla D2 again with all the convenience that D2 gives you. It's just like the same game, but with all the things you don't like about regular D2 sanded off a little bit. I did try the other day to do a werebear druid with Flameclaw, but I decided to respec somewhere like towards the end of normal difficulty because I was struggling to even kill Bale, and I just didn't like that. And then the second I respec'd, everything just fit. Suddenly damage was coming out. Those skill points were doing something. And even with like 27% uninterruptible on Werebear, I kept getting like stunned, and I felt like I needed faster hit recovery beyond the amounts I could possibly scrounge up at that point. Yeah, Lord's alright. I don't remember if they fixed that like age-old cheating issue back on Battle.net. That used to be a problem for a couple of years. It's probably alright now. Just people item duping and constantly doing crap. I also do like that they're taking a page out of the sort of newer ARPGs out there and making it a seasonal reset thing. I mean, it feel like it used to be like once a year or something. It's probably less than that at this point. Season 10 lasted quite a while. But now I just have a reason to do something else, you know? I think last season I did a paladin and I tried to level another druid out of boredom. But the gear I had wasn't as good. I had like an entire page of my stash tab dedicated to like collecting Amazon gear. I had like +3s on everything, like amulets. I think gloves were like a +2, but still. I was doing pretty great on that, and then I ended up not making one. Did I hit a waypoint at any? You only play single player? Oh, that changes something. Do you do the pluggy thing, or do you prefer just pure vanilla? Because I got on the pluggy train very, very late. And now I don't know if I could recommend single player without it. Just like free respecs. Infinite stash. That sort of thing. I guess I've just gotten complacent. I'm fairly lazy nowadays and I don't want to be super hardcore about it. There's probably a time in my life where I would have been like, oh no, mods on any video game? That sucks. Don't do that. Okay, that's the way to Lost City. Yep. There's a version of Pluggy for PD2. It's not really getting updated, but I think all you really have to do is change like one line of text in like a config and it works. I used to play that for a while. It's pretty nice. Yeah, you can collect tokens of absolution, but I'm talking like you just at any point. I was just talking how the current market on the season is paying like a quarter of a half rune for a single token. And besides, like, the benefit of Pluggy is mostly just having more stash space. But I guess I do like also having like the charm inventory here. Instead of like having to fill my own and just put it in the cube. God, my die walls are dying. Yeah, but you get in like a Bale like XP party. I guess you can't do that in single player, right? Never mind then. I was about to say you just get like in there with 7 people and you blow that shit up and all of you get like 1 billion levels. Oh, they are zapping the shit out of me. The stackable runes, yeah, the gems as well. In this season, they even added a completely separate tab that lets you store all of your gems and things in a separate thing. I mean, I guess I can show it to you now. I'm almost ready to.
Stay a while and listen.
So it's a lot less than Pluggy has, right? It's only 9 tabs and a personal one. These are shared between characters. This one's your own. And over here, or with like the X button, you can open this up and it has like all of the runes stacked over here, all of your gems, all the crafting stuff, essences, the new items, you got your keys. You can even put rejuvenates in there. It's pretty nice. Map crafting items, Uber stuff. It's quite nice.
Impossible.
And like if I put this in here, let's say I have 20 currently. I just put it in any tab and it goes straight into this. I quite like that.
Hello.
Didn't I already have one of these? Oh no, I gave it to Ice, didn't I? Oh, and this one's +2 cold skills. He's gonna fucking hate me. The resistance isn't that good, but my mate Ice is playing a Frost Orb Sorceress. That's why I'm yucking it up. Save this here. This is the last tab. Where's the Cathans? Oh no, I gave it to him, didn't I? Oh no, Vampire's Gaze. I guess I threw it out, didn't I? Unless I didn't. It's a rune mask. Yeah. Alright. Guess I threw it out. Just came from a llama stream and he mentioned he has no idea what it was. I mean, it's not that. Like, it's the Path of Exile currency stash tab, you know? It's the same thing. They also added, I guess I could show this off. This is like a slight bit of convenience, obviously. Why do I have to enable it? You can have WSD movement and controller movement as well. So let's say I plug my controller in. Okay, maybe not. But you could just surmise that. It says currency tab, and I'm like, what now? Well, that's a currency tab. But like, it changes the UI and everything, and you can kind of have that Diablo 2 resurrected feel about it. It even lets you pick which items you're going to pick up by like holding a button and doing a corded sort of combination. It was quite nice. Obviously, I'm like too old of a dog to like learn all of these new tricks. I don't even know why people would like WSD movement. Outside of maybe wanting to play Diablo like a twin stick shooter or something like that. I couldn't fathom a reason, so I'm just doing it as I've always done. And I think the single best change in this entire thing is that they have made all the corridors in Magalad 2 tiles wide. So now you can just do anything in here with like a follower. You could just actually use half of your build. If that doesn't sell it to you, I don't know what. Look at this. Look at how much space I have to walk around. I am struggling a little bit against Fizz Immune. I thought that the Ravens would do better. And I'm doing a little bit of a poor job there of keeping them up. Like even, what is it? I think I spawned 2. Summon an additional Raven per cast for every 10 base levels, so it's like usually I spawn 1, now I can spawn up to 3 at once. Even then, I'm just going below 15 at any point. I don't like it. I've become very lazy. What level was my guy now? 71. What am I? 71. Alright. It's keeping up. I had this weird thing happen where I got to, like, Act 4 Nightmare, and I realized my follower was dying a lot, and I was like level 60-something. And I found out that he was only 19. And I was pretty much resurrecting him every time he died, so I couldn't really figure out what had happened, but obviously he was getting EXP penalty at that point, which I didn't even think was possible. Like, how do followers even get an EXP penalty? And so it was just progressively getting less and less every time I went up a couple of zone levels. Mm-hmm. Give me a moment. Sorry, I'm just adjusting tabs on my second monitor. I probably shouldn't be, but who gives a toss? This build plays itself most of the time. I could just enter a round of combat and then alt tab. I kind of like that about it. Okay. God, I can't wait to be out of this place and all of its physical immunity. I thought I was on level 3 already, but I guess me misreading the map layout ended up being in my favor again. Who's giving them might? Well, whoever it was is dead. Sorry. God, those bears aren't having a good time. They can barely get anywhere. Alright, there we go. Wide open socketed an axe. I don't think it does anything for me, but that would usually be probably a reason to be happy. Okay, right. Let's hope it registered me picking up the Staff of Kings. I'm not looking forward to doing that again. Okay, good.
Greetings.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm listening to something on the side. You're missing out. This is what I'm telling. Alright, I didn't get the result I wanted. I guess I'm just going up. Sorry for talking about map layouts. I don't mean to. No, let's try hills. Fuck. This sucks. Just want out. I just want to... just want to get out. Should probably get the waypoint here so that I could do the basement. What is it called? Lost Cellar? I've forgotten already. It's been so long since I've even farmed that zone. Ancient tunnels. Fuck. It's not even close. It's not even close. I think Lost Cell was like a D3 thing. Alright, there we go. It is still an 85 zone. Just immune to magic. There we go, now the DPS is back into the, like, 15k and above. Yeah, physical man. I guess that's really the bottleneck here. I need more of, like, cold or some other kind of damage. Is that a real item or made up? Okay, that's just one of those. Another 5 open socket it next. Crystalline globe. Scorn. +2 fire skills out of 3. Increased chance of blocking on a... with 20% increased attack speed. 40% chance of crushing a blow. Melee fire sorceress. That's interesting. Isn't like enchant a fire skill? Maybe it is. Morphism. Alright. I was like, where's the chest? I knew there was a chest at the end of it, and I looked at the map and it was gone.
Good evening.
It is an honor to serve you.
25 cauldrons. 5% life stolen per hit is also quite nice. Though apparently it scales up to 8. I always feel like I'm missing something in this act. Doesn't matter how many years I do it, it's just... Watch me forget that I have to go to, like, Harem and do it. I'll make the staff and be like, why isn't the act over? How the fuck do I get to Durio again? Terrible. Oh, I must have spilled. Unfortunate. Give me a moment. Not like I got anything to do. There we go. Why can't I hold this button? Oh, I can. Ooh, full socket, Monarch. There we go. Just gonna kick my way out of here. Okay. Oh no. I walked out of there very confidently. Huh. Why not? Oh, because I'm lagging. Yeah, something's wrong. I don't understand what's happening. I'm not disconnecting or anything. Oh, now it's back. No. And now I have to do this whole thing again. I know I got a thing stuck on my inventory, and so the whole game bugs out. God forbid. God, it's the exact opposite. Look at how simple it was. Oh, it's happened again! I feel like when you transfer something stackable, it shits the bed.
Once more.
Yeah, I can't even use the fucking skills. Because they have a stupid potion on my cursor.
Hello.
Let me see. Can I see what's causing that and stop doing it? Fixed hotkeys were not working. Currency tab has your last active tab. Allegedly fixed. Hmm. No one seems to be mentioning it, which is weird. Alright, here's a mention of it. Occurs when transferring an item that's already present in the target inventory. Yep.
Excellent. I've been... Yes?
Greetings.
Barbarian war cries. Why do I have 2 Warcry? I'm so sick of this. 2 Shadow Disciplines, alright. Okay.
Halt. You may not.
I have...
Die wolf time. So stupid. Yep. Alright, Fizz immunity's the thing. I love how I said you should do something about it and stop pressing the only button that deals any cold damage. I'm so clever, just stop it.
This was not designed by nature's architect.
Oh, this is getting bad. Feels like they're healing. Or they're just not interested. They're just, alright. Excuse me? What's going on? This place is cursed. I mean, this is Fizz and cold immune, so I'm just so sick of this. I fucking can't. I hate this. How are they healing? What the fuck is healing them? How is it possible that you have like 15 ravens plucking your eyes out and just... Oh no, this is just another physical and cold immune guy. I'm losing it. I'm just so mad. It always seems like
How may I help?
Sanctuary is just the worst for every build I've ever made. I'm just letting those bears maybe do something. Still. I don't understand how they're healing.
Greetings.
And they killed my follower guy. And it's the last place I'd check. At least now I know it's the last one, and I will be free of this mess. Okay, fantastic. I'm free.
I'll put that to good use.
Okay. I could so do tomb runs if I felt like it. I feel like this is going well. Ethereal Ghost Glaive.
I think
You must. I hope that the arcane. Greetings.
This is terror. It is an honor to serve you.
Plus 20 curse resistance though, look at that. See? It's Javelin Spear.
impossible.
Hmm. Alright, I think that's enough. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had a good time.